This band and this woman are just classics of rock and pop. It's Fleetwood Mac.
This is for you, Daddy. I took my love and I took it down. I climbed a mountain and I turned around. And I
Her voice is so distinct.
reflection in the snow-covered hills till the landslide brought me down.
Okay, she gets a little bit of flack because she has a very fast vibrato and she often doesn't sing at like mad high notes or anything. But there is something so distinct about her tone and so warm and so comforting. This song has big nostalgic feels for me. I used to listen to this song all the time when I was missing home and traveling. I went traveling for a year, and this just reminds me of being young and traveling across the world and being like, oh, Scotland. Even though there's not very much Scottish about it, although it's got a little folky vibe.
Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love?
Her lower range is so warm.
Within my heart, rise above.
One of the other things she gets a little bit of flack for is not having strong diction, but I think that is part of her style in that everything feels very legato. Rise above instead of rise above. There's not that crispness to it, but then it feels just so fluid. She has full resonance all the way down to the bottom of her range, and that is something that a lot of us also lose. So a way to keep that resonance going on those lower ranges is to try some slides on the way down. Now, the most important thing is that we do not tighten up as we get lower. Now, the thing is, our vocal cords need to be as relaxed and slack as possible to make the lower notes in our range. So think of your vocal cords like guitar strings. If you tighten them, it gets higher. If you relax it, it gets lower. So it has to be relaxed. So if you want to find that resonance in your lower range, do some oh. Try and keep that tone the whole way so we don't get ah. I want oh. I'm really relaxed into these lower places. If you make a big space inside your mouth, it's more likely to get there.
Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life?
I like her vibrato.
I don't know.
No, it's too low for me.
Well, I've been afraid of changing 'cause I built my life around you.
This song, it just gets me in the feels. I don't know. Her voice is so comforting. It's the warmth, it's those lower notes. Not many women can reach those lower notes easily and have that access to them.
But time makes you bolder. Children get older, and I'm getting older too.
I love the attack on the higher notes as well. She has a little bit of twang in there. So that's a ah. She's got a little bit of that feeling on the higher notes. You can find that by doing wah, those sorts of noises.
I've been afraid of changing 'cause
Okay, so here's something that is a real stylistic point from her. She's always doing these little slides, going onto the note and then hitting it. Instead of hitting the note dead on, I've been afraid of, instead of I've been Mm-mm. These little slides just add a little bit of style in there. Sometimes you need to hit those notes dead on if you want attack, but there is a lot of warmth to be found from sliding through into the notes. So really play around with the difference between I've been. Both are valuable vocal tools. It's just using them in the right places. I also want to talk about her vibrato because so many people hate their vibrato or like it's too slow, it's too fast, it's too wobbly, it's not wobbly enough. But vibratos really define voices and make them unique. And whatever your vibrato is like, I often don't like it when people change their vibrato. Like that is part of you. I love vibratos.
I built
Keep
my
it.
life around you.
Keep the things that make you unique, for sure.
Children get older. I'm getting older too.
Older, keeping those really open. As well.
Older too. So take this love, take it down. Oh, if you climb a mountain and you turn around, if you see my reflection in
Oh, I'm such a weeper.
snow-covered hills, where the landslide will bring it down, down. And if you
Makes me think of my mom so
my
much, this song. I think that's why.
reflection in the
Snow, really open onto an ah there. Kabad.
Hills. Well, maybe the landslide will bring it down. Well, the landslide will bring it.
It just feels so connected to her. She has the sort of voice in that there isn't anything extremely fancy about it, apart from technically she's got loads and loads of resonance, so she's not pushing, it's super relaxed and it feels so warm. She's got the full spectrum of sound there, yet there is just something, a special quality to her voice that you can't put your finger on, that just, it feels so organic and natural and real and just like a cuddle. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.